Trade representatives have failed to reach a full and final agreement after a week of intense talks. U.S. Trade Representative Michael Froman said he's more confident than ever that a final deal is within reach and the negotiations will continue. The talks have been billed as the last chance to pass the U.S. Congress this year before the 2016 presidential election heats up. Michael Froman said at the closing press conference that significant progress were made, but there is still a limited number of difficult issues remaining to be resolved.
So I'm confident that we'll be able to conclude this in the coming period, based on the significant progress that we made this week to really narrow the remaining issues to a limited set.
Dairy market access was one of the major obstacles in the talks. New Zealand Trade Minister Tim Groser said negotiators have not reached a deal on the meaningful commercial market access of dairy products this week.
In every negotiation that I've been involved in over the last 30 years, dairy is always either the last issue to be resolved or one of the last two issues to be resolved, because it is been so distorted for so many years.
As Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper faces re-election in October, Canada has been reluctant to significantly open its market to more dairy imports, which frustrated dairy producers in the United States, Australia and New Zealand. But Canadian Trade Minister Ed Fast dismissed the speculation that the upcoming federal election will stall the trade talks.
We'll continue to be at the table as a constructive partner with a sincere desire to complete these negotiations.
While the United States and Japan have said they're getting close to make a deal, the two biggest players in the TPP have not yet completed their bilateral market access negotiations of agriculture and autos, which is essential for the overall TPP negotiations to be concluded. Trade negotiators vowed in a joint statement to continue their work, but didn't offer a timeline.
We haven't set a next date for a meeting, but we will be working bilaterally. Some of the issues are bilateral in nature.